Morning. Sucks. I can't. I need to stop complaining about it. Still, it really sucks. I can't play music. I think I worry about if it's gonna cut it out or not. Or cut the audio on my video. Just wanted to say something real quick. I already did a video pertaining to like Valentine's Day and stuff, so didn't really plan on doing this. But the thought did come to me. And I said, let me go ahead and say this. I was listening to True Colors about a weekend, and I was just like, you know what? Listening to the lyrics and stuff, I'm like, this is some truth though, man. I mean, honestly and truly, most of the times, if a person is digging you, they don't care what you've been through. They don't care what you've done in the past. Like, I've had conversations with, groups of people, or, friends and, acquaintances and such. And, it sometimes surprises me on how much a person will go back in a person's, somebody that they're digging on, how much their past will affect them. Now, I can understand, to a certain extent, maybe, but I've always felt like what a person did before you, how they moved and stuff, I just always felt like you should give a person a clean slate. Now, maybe that's my mistake. Maybe that's why I'm not with anybody. Maybe that's why, I haven't necessarily found the person that tickles my fancy, so to speak. But I always felt like you should give a person, a clean slate. Now, regardless of if you agree with me or not, I also believe you should be upfront about who you are and what you have done. I don't think you should hide that. If you're a bit promiscuous in your younger days, it is what it is. Own that. If you were a prude, own that. If you did things, everything is supposed, everybody's all about, being open and this and that. I believe that everybody has a right to privacy, though. Like, you have a right to keep certain things to yourself, but when it comes down to trying to build and establish a foundation, I do believe that two people should be upfront. And I believe that, like the song says, showing a person your true colors, that speaks volumes. Because you don't want to hear something from somebody else. Let me tell you, that's one of the worst things. To hear something about somebody that you're digging on or that you're dealing with from somebody else and not hearing it from them first. You want to hear that from them. You don't want somebody else to have to come to you and say, because that's gonna affect you in ways that, if y'all got something good going on, it's people. Well, you shouldn't be letting anybody in your relationship anyway. But regardless, we live in a world where everybody needs to know everything about something. So I just feel like as long as you show a person who you are, you give them that choice to choose you. And wouldn't you want that? Like, we're so afraid to show a person who we are, show a person our past, because just because you're not who you used to be from your past, it still makes up who you are today. So it is still a part of you. So your past is still you, you know. Wouldn't you want somebody knowing everything that they know about you as y'all are getting to know each other? Wouldn't you want that person that after knowing that you moved a certain way in the past, you thought a certain way in the past, you did certain things, you grew from them, you learned from them, you made your share of mistakes, you dealt with the consequences? Wouldn't you want a person that after knowing all of that still at the end of the day choose you? Question mark. That right there, I think, is the beginning stages of love. It can go down the right path. Not saying that it's always gonna, oh, you know, a person choose you and you used to be a jackass, so, oh, you're gonna fall in love and magically forever, you know. Because I have people out there that will hear that and be like, and just take it to the extreme. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, nobody wants to hear anything secondhand from a person that they're about a person that they're digging on, a person that they're falling for, a person that they have fallen for. It's just best to just be open and straight up about stuff, you know? And if a person says, you know, hey, somebody... Now, the thing is, whatever you hear, if it is, like, sitting away with you, you're supposed to go to that person and say, hey, you know, I heard this about you, you know, and I don't know, I just, you know, it's not a big deal, or if it is a big deal, be honest about it, you know? That's the transparency that comes in, that, unfortunately, what I see most lovers and most relationships don't have. But that's another topic. I think on this Valentine's Day, you should really, really remember to always be true to yourself, to always show your true colors to your spouse, your mate, your lover, you know. We put so much emphasis on just wearing these different masks and just putting these layers up and stuff, and it's just... And I understand that, you know, it is for, you know, to protect oneself, self-preservation, you know, for the most part. You know, it could be other reasons. It could be that a person is just freaking a habitual liar. But for the most part, I'm pretty sure it's for self-preservation. You know, one has been through something and they feel the need to, you know, put up those layers, put up those walls, have those barriers, you know. But again, different topic, not getting into that. I just feel like on this Valentine's Day that all you lovers out there, you should already know to be true to yourself, to always show who you are to who you're with, and always give them that choice to choose you, because that's what it's all about right there, you know. Not saying you should be Hitler and expect somebody to choose you, but just you know, you've been with a person for some time, you know, y'all are digging on each other, y'all are growing together, y'all are building together, you know. Always give them that choice to choose you. Always give them that choice. Show them who you are. Show them your faults. Show them your scars. Wear them joints proudly. Yeah. Happy Valentine's Day.